You know, it's a funny thing about the body. It doesn't shout right away. No, it starts with a whisper, a quiet warning. It's that small ache in the calf, that little tremble when you rise from a chair. It's not pain that stops you, not yet, but a reminder. A reminder that time is moving, that strength must be protected, that the body you've lived in all these years needs a little more care now. One day, you're walking up the stairs, same as always, and you pause halfway. Not because you're winded, but because your legs send a message. Slow down. Something's changing. And that's how it begins. The first cramp in the middle of the night that jolts you awake. The stiffness in the morning that wasn't there before. The stumble that catches you by surprise. Little signs, small whispers. And if you ignore them long enough, they turn into shouts. But let me tell you this, my friend, that doesn't have to be the way it ends. Weak legs aren't just a sign of age, they're a sign that your body's asking for help. And help is possible. Your legs have carried you through every season. From childhood runs to long work days, from dancing at weddings to chasing after grandkids. They've been there for every step of your story. So don't give up on them now. You can feed them, strengthen them, heal them. You can make choices today that write a different ending tomorrow. Listen to what your body is saying. Because when you care for those legs, you're not just protecting muscle and bone. You're protecting your freedom, your independence, your ability to stand tall and keep moving forward. Let's start with the one we all know, the banana. Simple, familiar, easy to overlook. Some folks laugh when they hear that. A banana. That's your big secret, they say. But the truth is, sometimes the most powerful things in life are the simplest ones. You don't need an expensive pill or a complicated diet plan to help your body. Sometimes, all you need is what nature already gave you, and that bright yellow fruit. It's a quiet defender, a classic protector of your strength. See, inside that banana is something your body depends on. Potassium. You can't see it, you can't taste it, but it's there, working behind the scenes, keeping your muscles moving, your nerves firing, your heart steady. Potassium is what allows your muscles to contract and relax the way they should. And when it runs low, your body pays the price. That's when the cramps come sharp, sudden, taking over your leg in the middle of the night like a thief that steals your sleep and your peace. Now, science backs this up. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition did a study, and it showed that people who didn't get enough potassium were 40% more likely to suffer from muscle spasms. 40%? That's not a small number. That's a wake-up call. It means this little fruit that costs less than $1 could be the difference between waking up rested or waking up in pain. And I'll tell you something from experience. I knew a man, worked construction his whole life, hard worker, proud man, but his legs would lock up on him by the end of the day. He used to say, "It's just age catching up." Then one day, someone told him to eat a banana every morning and one before bed. He laughed at first, but he tried it anyway. 2 weeks later, he told me, "I don't know what happened, but those cramps, they're gone." Sometimes it's not about luck, it's about listening. Bananas are also easy. No prep, no fuss. You can throw one in your bag, eat one on your way out the door. Slice it into oatmeal or blend it in a smoothie. They give you natural sugar for quick energy, fiber for digestion, and vitamins that help your body use all that good potassium effectively. And unlike those fancy supplements or sports drinks filled with chemicals, a banana doesn't need a label to prove what it can do. So before you go for that walk, before you lift that weight, before you lay your head down at night, grab a banana. It's not just a snack, it's a shield. It's your defense against those aches that try to slow you down. The banana may be ordinary, but it's proof that small choices, made every day, can build extraordinary strength. Your body deserves that care. Your legs deserve that protection. And sometimes, all it takes is that one simple fruit to remind you, your health is in your hands. Next up, the orange, bright, bold, full of life. It's the fruit that doesn't whisper, it shines, it speaks. You peel it open, and that fresh scent hits you. That's nature's way of saying, wake up, it's time to take care of yourself. Now, most folks see an orange and think it's just about the vitamin C, sure. That's part of it, but there's a whole lot more going on inside that little ball of sunshine. See, cramps often don't come from overworking your muscles. They come from something simple, dehydration. When your body doesn't have enough water or electrolytes, the muscles in your legs start fighting against you. They seize, they tighten, they remind you that your body runs on balance, not neglect. And that's where the orange steps in. It's water-rich, it's filled with electrolytes, and it's one of the most natural ways to rehydrate your body without reaching for a bottle filled with sugar and chemicals. Inside every slice of orange, there's a team of nutrients working together: potassium, magnesium, calcium, and yes, vitamin C. That combination helps your nerves communicate with your muscles, keeps the blood flowing smooth, and protects the tissues from inflammation. You know that tingling feeling you get when your legs start to cramp? That's your nerves misfiring because they don't have what they need. The orange gives them exactly that. The fuel to keep firing properly, the strength to keep you moving without pain. I'll tell you something real. My aunt, she's 75 years old now. Strong spirit, sharp mind, but her legs started to slow her down. She'd walk to the mailbox and feel that pull, that stiffness. One day I told her, start your morning with an orange. She laughed, said, that's it. I said, just trust the process. So every morning she peeled one open fresh and bright and started her day with it. 3 months later, she said, I still get tired, but I don't get stopped. That's what consistency does. It builds quiet strength, the kind that doesn't fade. And it's not just her. Studies have shown that foods high in vitamin C and hydration help improve circulation, reduce oxidative stress, and support the body's recovery after activity. When you give your body what it needs, it gives back. It doesn't just stop hurting, it starts healing. So think about that orange the next time your legs ache or your energy fades. It's not just fruit, it's medicine, it's fuel. It's life packed into something sweet and simple. You don't need to change everything overnight, just start small. Peel one open, taste the freshness, feel that burst of energy. That's your body saying, thank you. Because health isn't built in a day, it's built in the quiet choices you make every morning, one orange at a time. Now let's talk about avocados. Smooth, rich, and mighty. You look at it, and it doesn't scream for attention. It's quiet, calm, but powerful, like strength that doesn't need to brag. Most folks see an avocado and think of fancy brunches or diet trends. But don't get it twisted. That green gold is more than just a topping. It's real nourishment. It's the kind of food that feeds your muscles from the inside out. See, inside that creamy fruit are two of the most important minerals your body needs: magnesium and potassium. Those two work together like teammates on the same mission. Magnesium helps your muscles relax. Potassium helps them contract. One without the other, and the system starts to break down. It's like trying to drive a car with one pedal missing. You either can't move or you can't stop. But when both are balanced, your muscles work smooth, your legs stay strong, and those painful cramps that hit you at 2 in the morning, they don't stand a chance. Now, if you've ever had that kind of cramp, you know it's no joke. You're sleeping peacefully, and suddenly your calf locks up hard as stone. You jump out of bed, trying to stretch it, trying to breathe through it, feeling like your leg just turned on you. That's your body's way of crying out for help. A shortage of minerals, a lack of balance. The good news, it's something you can fix. Avocados are nature's solution to that problem. Every bite delivers what your muscles crave: the minerals, the healthy fats, the fiber. Those good fats, they help your body absorb other nutrients better. That means everything else you eat, the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, they all work a little harder for you when you've got avocado in the mix. It's not just fuel, it's support. It helps your heart, your joints, and especially those legs that carry you through the day. I knew a man once in his 60s, still working on his feet every day. He'd get those cramps so bad. He said it felt like his legs were folding in on themselves. One day his doctor told him, try adding an avocado a few times a week. He thought it was nonsense, too simple to matter. But he tried it. A slice with breakfast, some mashed with a little lemon and salt at dinner. Within weeks, he said the difference was night and day. The pain that used to wake him up at night, gone. The fatigue in his legs, easier. Sometimes the answers aren't hidden in a bottle or a prescription. They're sitting right there on your plate. So the next time you spread avocado on toast, don't think of it as a luxury. Think of it as protection. A small act of care that says, I'm looking out for my body. Because when your muscles feel good, when your legs stay steady, life feels a little lighter. That's not luck, that's intention. That's choosing to stay strong, one bite at a time. Then there's the watermelon. That bright red fruit of summer, sweet, juicy, refreshing. It's more than just a picnic favorite. It's one of nature's most powerful tools for recovery. You bite into it on a hot day, and instantly you feel it, that cool rush, that deep satisfaction. But what most people don't realize is that watermelon isn't just quenching your thirst, it's rebuilding your strength. It's like nature's own sports drink, made perfectly by design. No chemicals, no fancy labels, just pure goodness. Inside that fruit is something called L-citrulline, an amino acid that works quietly but effectively. It helps your body improve blood flow, it eases muscle tension, and it speeds up recovery after physical effort. That means when you move, walk, or work and your muscles get tired, watermelon helps them heal faster. It helps those tiny fibers rebuild stronger than before. That's why athletes use it. They drink watermelon juice after intense training, not because it tastes good, though it does, but because it works. But here's the thing. You don't have to be an athlete to benefit from it. You just have to care about your body. A 2013 study showed that watermelon juice helped reduce muscle soreness in just 24 hours. Think about that. Something as simple as a fruit could help your body recover faster than many of the things we buy in bottles and cans. You don't need to run marathons to feel the difference. Maybe you're gardening, maybe you're walking your grandkids to the park, or maybe you're standing on your feet all day at work. Whatever you do, your muscles still need care, and watermelon delivers it naturally. Now, beyond its science, let's talk about what it really does for your soul. There's something powerful about a fruit that gives you water, energy, and restoration all at once. It hydrates you better than most drinks out there. Nearly 90% of watermelon is water, which means every bite replenishes you from the inside out. And unlike those sugary sodas that drain you, watermelon lifts you up. It's sweet without guilt, refreshing without regret. I remember one summer, a friend of mine used to get terrible leg cramps every evening. The heat would make it worse. He tried everything, pills, stretching, fancy drinks, nothing worked. Then he started eating watermelon every afternoon, a big slice right from the fridge. Within 2 weeks, those cramps started fading away. He told me, it's like my body finally found what it was missing. That's what happens when you give your body something real, something natural, something made to heal. So the next time the sun is blazing and your throat is dry, skip the soda, skip the energy drinks, grab a slice of watermelon. Let it remind you that healing doesn't always come in complicated forms. Sometimes it comes simple, red, juicy, and full of life. That's not just fruit, that's restoration, that's prevention, that's love in edible form. Because every bite you take is one less cramp, one more step toward feeling strong again. Now let's talk berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, small, colorful, almost delicate. You look at them and think, how much difference could something so tiny make? But don't let their size fool you. These little ones are fighters, nature's own soldiers, packed with more healing power than most people realize. You could call them the body's cleanup crew, the ones that come in to repair, restore, and rebuild. Inside every berry is something special, antioxidants. These are the body's defenders against inflammation, those little sparks that cause pain, stiffness, and swelling in your joints and muscles. When inflammation takes over, your blood doesn't move as freely. Your legs feel heavy, your steps get slower. And you start to feel that ache deep in the bone. But when you bring berries into your diet, you're giving your body ammunition to fight back. You're saying, not today. You see, when your blood flows better, everything changes. Your legs get more oxygen, more nutrients. That means less stiffness, faster recovery, and more strength to move through your day. It's like giving your body a tune-up from the inside. That's what berries do. They clean the engine. They keep things running smooth. And what's beautiful about them is that they're simple. You don't need to do much. You can eat them fresh, sprinkle them on your breakfast, blend them into a smoothie, or toss them in your salad. They don't lose their power when they're frozen either. They keep it all. That's nature's design to make health accessible, not complicated. There's science behind this too. Studies have shown that people who regularly eat berries have better circulation and lower levels of inflammation in the body. One report even found that older adults who ate blueberries and strawberries several times a week had improved leg strength and endurance over time. Think about that. Something as small as a handful of berries could be the reason you walk easier, move freer, live stronger. I remember meeting a woman at a community health event. She told me her knees used to swell so badly she could barely make it down her porch steps. Her doctor talked about inflammation, and she decided to make one small change: a bowl of mixed berries every morning. Not medicine, not a prescription, just berries. 3 months later, she said, "I don't walk faster, but I walk longer." That right there, that's progress. That's the kind of quiet miracle that comes from consistency and care. The truth is, your body doesn't need perfection. It needs support. It needs love in the form of smart choices. Berries are nature's reminder that good things don't have to be big or complicated. They just have to be consistent. So whether you grab a handful in the morning or blend them into your evening shake, know this: every berry you eat is working for you. It's reducing pain, improving flow, bringing life back to your legs and energy back to your day. Finally, let's not forget dates. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't those just sweet little snacks? Yes, they are sweet. Yes, they taste like a treat. But don't let that fool you. Those little brown gems carry a power that most people overlook. They are concentrated energy packed into something small enough to fit in your hand, ready to restore and recharge your body when it needs it most. You see, when your muscles work, they lose more than just strength. They lose fuel, electrolytes, and energy. That's why after walking, exercising, or even standing for long periods, your legs can feel heavy, your steps slow, your endurance fading. Dates step in to fill that gap. They are rich in natural sugars that give your body a quick, clean energy boost. No crash, no artificial ingredients. Those sugars are the kind that your body actually knows how to use, the kind that reignite tired muscles and lift your spirits in the process. But it's not just sugar. Dates carry potassium and magnesium, two of the most important minerals for muscle health. Potassium helps your muscles contract properly. Magnesium helps them relax. Together, they keep your legs from locking up, keep cramps at bay, and give you that feeling of freedom in your movement. Think about it: one tiny fruit giving your body exactly what it needs to keep you strong, keep you steady, keep you moving without pain. That's not luck. That's design. That's nature taking care of you. And here's the thing about dates: they're practical. No special preparation, no fancy kitchen gadgets, no powder mixes or energy drinks filled with chemicals. You just take one or two and you're set. You can toss them into oatmeal, add them to a smoothie, or simply eat them straight. They're portable, easy, and effective. A snack that works as hard as you do. I remember an older gentleman I met at a community fitness program. He was frustrated because after his daily walks, his legs would feel drained, almost heavy. His trainer suggested dates before or after his walks. He laughed, thinking it sounded too simple, but he tried it. Within a few weeks, he told me, "I can finish my walk now. I don't feel like I'm dragging myself home." That's the magic of giving your body what it truly needs: the real energy, the minerals, the fuel. So don't underestimate these small, sweet fruits. They're nature's energy bar, no wrapper needed, no chemicals, no gimmicks, just real food, real power, and real results. Dates remind us that caring for our bodies doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's the small, consistent choices, one bite at a time, that make the biggest difference. They give your legs strength, your heart energy, and your life momentum. When you give your body what it's asking for, it responds, and that's how you keep moving forward every single day. So here's the truth: you can't stop time. That clock keeps ticking whether you like it or not. Gray hairs will appear, joints might ache, muscles may protest. That's life. But here's the thing: you don't have to surrender to it. You don't have to let your body quietly slip away. You can fight back. You can slow time's grip. You can keep walking, keep dancing, keep moving with power, with purpose, with a sense that you're still very much alive. It's not just about your legs. Oh no, it's much bigger than that. It's about your life. Every step you take is a testament to your independence. Every stride you make is a declaration of strength. Every time you rise from a chair without wincing, it's dignity in motion. Your legs aren't just limbs, they are instruments of freedom, of opportunity, of living fully. They carry you to places you dream about, to people you love, to moments you never want to miss. And when they weaken, even a little, it's like the world shrinks just a bit. But here's the good news that doesn't have to be your story. You can change the narrative. Your legs and your life respond to care. Every banana you eat, every orange you slice, every avocado you enjoy, every juicy bite of watermelon, every handful of berries, every sweet date, they're all investments. Investments in strength, resilience, and freedom. They're saying to your body, I see you. I honor you. I will keep you moving. And don't forget movement itself. It doesn't have to be marathon miles or heavy weights. Walk to the mailbox. Dance in your living room, stretch when you wake. Every motion, no matter how small, keeps your blood flowing, your muscles working, your spirit alive. Pair it with hydration, water, fresh fruits, nature's own liquids. And you're giving your body what it craves: fuel, repair, balance. Your body whispers long before it screams. That tightness in your calves, that stiffness in your knees, that fatigue in your steps, those are signals. Don't ignore them. Listen, respond. Feed your muscles, rest when needed, move when able, hydrate when thirsty. Treat your legs as the champions they are. Because here's the final truth: your legs may weaken first, yes, but they can stay strong longer than you think. With intention, with consistency, with love for the life they carry, you can walk farther, climb higher, and live fuller than you ever imagined. Every step is yours to claim. Every movement is proof that time may pass, but your strength, your independence, your dignity, that's yours to keep. And when you make the right choices, your legs don't just move you. They carry your dreams. They carry your freedom. They carry you all the way to the finish line.